Okay. So we have white and cerulean blue. And what we're going to do is start highlighting the waterfalls, but in a more of a glaze, not heavy, not too much white. All right, so we have white. I'm going to put blue in it. And slowly, we will highlight slowly. So this is a good blue. It's a little bit darker here. Turn the lights. No, I have to keep the light here. What do you use for your paints? Powdered paper? I'm trying to make my color a bit, my paint actually a bit watery. So I'm dipping my brush in water and it's a small brush. Okay, now I'm going to try to see if this is the right. Yep. See, my God, even it has white and a blue in it, and it's still strong. It will dry darker because it's a glaze. Now, because I'm highlighting, the direction of the water shows more. You can see it more. It's not exactly the same. What I'm doing is a bit different, but it doesn't matter. Just it's just important that the direction of the water is, I'm varying, I'm going sometimes left, sometimes right. It depends on what's in the actual reference. These here should be more blue. So I'll leave them for now and I'll add more blue later on. The ones in here, more blue, less white. And here too. Now this is more on the left side. I like this because it's drying darker, because it's a glaze, more like a glaze. So you see here, this is a lot of white on just green. So later on, when I add more blue to my color, I'm going to put some of that more blue, white that has more blue in it. And I'm going to use a bit of ultramarine violet with white as well. So let's take it one step at a time. Bottom part doesn't have to be, we don't have to put too much of highlights at the bottom. But the composition of the waterfall should look good. The one in the back should stay dark, so it doesn't come forward, but that one here, we can start highlighting from this one here. Top. Again, right here, because this is where you see more white. Again, with my brush. Even if when it's dry, you find that the color is not too white, that's okay, because we add the white slowly. We will go back and highlight slowly. When you highlight with white, when you put too much white in your paint, to get to that strong highlight, the water will look flat. It has to be done slowly with more of glazing. Okay, I'm just going to put a bit of here, just a tiny little bit. All right, now I'm going to add more blue. Dip my brush in water. The only reason I'm dipping my brush in water is just because I wanted to make it more like a glaze. Oh, see, that's too light. Too light. So I'm gonna go more with more blue in my white. Dip my brush in water to make it glaze, more like a glaze. Oh, that's good, because it's gonna dry darker. It is drying darker, which is great. And we don't want them, we don't want them to look like icicles, but that's okay. I'm going in with a bit of more blues in between the whites that I put in there. Now I'm going to take a bit of ultramarine violet. Mix your ultramarine violet with the blue and white. It's a glaze, so it's not a, you'll see a hint. a bit of a couple of ones splashing here and there, but not much. Okay. Yeah, it's not a lot of white in there. We should keep it like that. More, you see the white more, should see the white, the strong white, which had, white and blue. The strong one will be here, top, this. Top, just top. But once it goes down, it's not that white anymore. It goes darker. Again, right here. Again, a little bit here. Only when the water hits that, it hits that kind of curve of stone or just the top part. Once we put the trees in the front, we'll see if we need to glaze this and push it back. See the sharp line? I'm just going to glaze it a bit and make it softer. Okay, shouldn't work on this too much because the more you work on it, the more white we're going to see. We don't want to see too much white in here. Okay. All right, it's enough for now. Okay, for the rocks, I'm going to be using burnt umber, Payne's gray, ultramarine violet, and cerulean blue. So these rocks I can see have a bit of blue in them, in the reference, browns. And the reason I'm using Payne's gray is just because I need to push some of the rocks in. They're not all flat. So I'm going to take first burnt umber. Take a bit of Payne's gray in your burnt umber, not much, just a bit. Oh, that's a beautiful color. And let's take cerulean as well. Now, this is a dark, right? Doesn't matter what the shape is. We're not shaping right now. We're just putting darks and trying to put some color in here. Okay, more cerulean in here. again. So this is you're getting what you should be getting is a variation of cerulean blue with brown and some areas where you're going to be seeing more brown than cerulean blue. So it shouldn't be exactly the same color all over. You should see a variety of different colors in here. And that's what's going to make it look very interesting, especially when we start highlighting. Right now, we're just covering what we have. So right now, I'm leaving where I added a bit of purple in here, not for any reason. I'm just gonna go in purple and Payne's gray, and then again. Okay, again. Some darks. Doesn't matter what you have on your brush. Honestly, right now, just a bunch of colors.
That's why they make it different.
All right. Okay. Bottom part is a bit darker, so more of the Payne's gray and blue at the bottom. Okay, more maybe in this corner. So this corner is darker. I'm going to grab more burnt umber and Payne's gray. Okay, and go up. You see, I'm not putting any of the, right now, I'm not putting any of the highlighted part. I'm just gonna I'm getting dark purples, and I mean dark browns and Payne's gray, and that's good. This is good. All right. I'm gonna take now burnt umber, touch of white, very small amount of white, purple, bit of purple. So this is good. That's awesome. Just a bit more purple in my burnt umber and white. More burnt umber, bit of more white. Okay, purple. And I'll come here. Because next step is going to be putting the trees. So my brush stroke is going across right now because this is the top where the highlight is. Before I was going top to bottom, now it's across. I'm going with the shape of the rocks. Okay, that's good. Push it in a bit underneath the trees or over the trees, because we're going to put the trees over. So, okay, so let it dry. I'm going to let this dry. Okay, sap green, Payne's gray, and I have burnt umber. So we're not going to use burnt umber. We're going to use Payne's gray and sap green only. Okay, sap green, Payne's gray, and I'm going to take it from here. It's a kind of medium size or small size brush. Top from the top. Okay,
So no brown right now?
no brown, just sap green and Payne's gray. And with the corner, so I just put a little kind of small one, tall here, like that for the top. And I'm just gonna, with the corner of my brush, start going across. Okay. And then keeping an eye on the shape. So go slowly. Keep an eye on the shape you're creating with this. Slowly, go slowly. Don't go fast. So there we go. Here, more Payne's gray, sap green, and then you go across, again down. Okay. I'm not trying to get the exact shape what I see in there. I'm trying to put an evergreen in here, or you know, a kind of a. Keep some in between, some space in between. I'm going slowly. I'm going to do this slowly. Trees are fuller at the bottom. It's going to overlap with the waterfall. So when you get the waterfall part, just kind of work slowly. No, bottom part is a bit more full. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about the waterfall. Even if you go over it too far or too much, that's okay. We can always fix it. It's not a big deal. Okay. Right now it looks heavy, full, but that's okay. We will be highlighting it. You know, with Michael O'Toole, when he does trees, he does them in a way it's more like stylized. I'm trying to do kind of not the same, but the same idea. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. Do you want me to stop here and wait before I start doing the other one?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.